What is going on, everyone? Joe back with Grill Joe's Barbecue, and today we got a pork butt. But you know what? I'm so tired of making pulled pork. I'm kidding. I'll never get tired of pulled pork. It's one of my favorite things to cook. It's so good. But I'm gonna try something I never have tried before, and I'm gonna cook some pork steaks. Now, it should be as simple as just slicing these into some steak sections, season them up, and throw them on the grill. But I've never done it before, so it's gonna be a learning experience for us all. So we're gonna get right into it. So starting off, I'm just gonna get this package cut open, get this pork butt out of here, see what we got, see what we're working with. So it's a really beautiful day outside, so I'm gonna be firing up the Monument Grills Denali to throw this on. And since we're using the Monument Grills, we're gonna be using some Monument Grills rubs. I got their pork rub and their chicken rub. I really like their chicken rub, so I'm gonna throw it on some of these pork steaks just for fun, see what happens. And the pork rub, of course, cooking pork, so we're gonna be using some. But first off, I'm so used to just hashing this thing up. We gotta take a look at it. Got a little bit of a wide part here. I did get a deboned one, so just like that, you're gonna have a big old section cut out where the bone was. So first off, we gotta figure out how we're gonna be slicing this guy up. I think I'm just gonna, it's gonna leave pieces though. If you have the bone in, you can just cut straight down into that bone, get a saw through that bone, and keep it all together. So I think I'm gonna take one off right here. We can get a really good section here. Feels so weird to cut a pork butt apart. It's right there. I mean, that is a big old thick pork steak. Got a nice fat cap on there. Lots of fat throughout this thing. Now with pork butts, you take them up to 200 plus degrees to get it to shred. But with this, I don't want it to shred, so I think I'm gonna be taking these to probably around 180 or so. But because I want it to be super tender. So next time we're definitely doing bone in, but I kind of had a, what if I just slice this open? We're just gonna go into it. We're just gonna do it and go from there, We're experimenting. So that part's really thin. What I might do is just save some of this to grind into some of my next burgers. But we're gonna make at least a couple pork steaks here. That, a little bit smaller one there. It has some cuts in it, it's a little lumpy, super fatty on that side. That's gonna be making some fire in that grill.
Editing Joe here, and it in fact did make some fire in that grill. More to come later.
When that's dripping down. I think I'm gonna save these pieces for the grinder next time I make some burgers up, mix in some prime brisket trimmings with this pork, make up some nice burger meat. So we basically got 4 steaks here. This is the Pride and Joy, the perfect looking one. This is gonna be great. Then we got 2 that are way more of the, 2 that have like no fat cap on them, and then the one that has the excessive fat cap and a little bit of meat. So we're gonna be using their pork seasoning. I'm gonna get all 3 of these with the pork, and then I'll do this one little one with the chicken. I'm really excited about this. I've never tried it. I've seen some people do it. Of course, Chud's Barbecue had an amazing looking one. He had a bone-in one that I definitely need to do. Next time, definitely getting the bone in. Hit this last guy with some chicken rub. I've used this a lot on some rotisserie chickens in my Monument Grill. If you haven't watched me use this on some chicken, click that link. You can watch the rotisserie cook I did on the Monument Grill. Fantastic. Of course, links to each of these Monument Grill products will be in the description below, and you get 10% off when you use my link when you buy yourself a Monument Grill or their supplies. So it's beautiful outside. We're gonna get out there, fire up that Monument Grill, and get these cooking. So like I said, beautiful day out to fire up the Monument grills. When you have a Monument, any day's grill day. So let's get it cooking. Just like that, she's fired up. Gonna let it warm up a little, maybe melt the snow, and then we'll throw the pork steaks on. So I got my pork steaks here, they're ready to go on. Now, what I definitely don't want to do is just leave them over direct heat the entire time. That'll just get them way too burnt, because I'm gonna be cooking these up to the, 190-ish degree area. So I'll probably give them a really good sear on the hot side, both sides, get some good looking sear marks on there, and then I'll move them to the cool side, leave these 2 burners on, and kind of indirect cook them up to the temperature I'm wanting. So let's get them thrown on. Man, I'm excited about these. Even before cooking them, they're smelling awesome. Oh yeah. Just like that. We're gonna close it down and let her start cooking. Guys, these are smelling amazing. Let's see what that sear's looking like. Oh, baby. Yes, sir. All right, guys, it's time to flip these. Let's check them out. Look at that. Looking beautiful. Oh, some good crust on there. One I'm interested in with that big old fat cap. Woo! And the chicken seasoning one. I'll probably move this one up a little. Smelling amazing. So I knew this was probably gonna happen because of all that fat on that one. I knew they're gonna drip down there, get a little fire going, get a little crispy. But even though it is so beautiful outside, I was inside, not trying to stay warm, just, cleaning some stuff. And I look out and there was a little bit of a fire. And I have to say, we got a little crispy on one of them. Now, I'm not here to make everything look pretty. I'm here to show you my mistakes. So this is my beautiful one. It got a little crispy on the edge. But this thing's so big, I ain't worried about it. The little guy with the chicken, he got the most crispiness, but these things are so thick, I'm just gonna probably cut some of that off, it'll be fine. The guy with the fat cap got a little crispy as well. But like I said, these are all super thick, so I'm just gonna cut off the burnt part on these, and they're gonna be just fine. So I got them over here on the side. I still got the heat up over here. We're gonna kind of offset cook these. Get the old Thermopro pin out, see what we're running at. 120. 130. Yeah, so they're only about 80 degrees to 120 degrees in the thinner one. So it's gonna be a while sitting here on the off side. It's still super hot over here, so it's just gonna oven cook this, and we'll come back and check on them in a little bit. But yeah, I'm not gonna cut out my mistakes just to make it look good, guys. You always gotta be watching your cooks. And even though it's beautiful out and I could sit outside all day and get my sun tanning on, I just wanted to, clean up my workspace so it'd be ready for me to go when I get inside. So we're gonna keep letting those cook. Look at that beauty. Oh, it looks so good. We're gonna let these thicker ones cook a little while longer. All right, guys, I pulled off the skinnier one because it was getting up to 165 range. I mean, pork's done at 140-ish. It's just not, to that rendered or that pull apart side yet. But I'm hungry. It smells amazing. It's juicy. Oh, just look at that juice dropping off this. We're gonna take it, slice it right down the middle. Look at that. Oh man, I cannot wait to bite into this. Oh man, that is really good. That pork seasoning, fantastic. Now, like I did say, I left those other ones on. I wanted to get some dinner going, get some pieces for the family to eat, but I'm gonna let those cook down a little bit more. I'll try them out, but I have another idea what I want to do next time, I want to smoke these in the char griller, whatever. Smoke them up to about 160, 170, and then direct fire sear them. Get a nice sear on there. Man, there's just like chunky, it's juicy. These are fantastic. I can't believe I've never tried it like this before. That is so good. And this seasoning, Miami Grill's pork rub on this one, fantastic. It's just like, I almost want to take one of these, cube them up, and make these into little pork burn ends too. Look at these perfect little pork things. Oh. There she is. Yeah, cut up these, put them in some barbecue sauce, cover them, cook them up till they're just pinch break apart. I mean, these ones could have used a little bit longer to be, you know, pulled pork style, but man, that is fantastic. Definitely a win in my book. I will definitely be cooking these more often, and I'm interested to see what the other ones look like when I get done with them. Little girl, you want to try a piece? Come here, girl.
It'll be good after walking 26 hours.
26 minutes?
Yeah.
Good job. What do you think? Fantastic. Alright, I'm going to cut this up for the rest of us. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you hit that little subscribe button, like the video, share it out. Thanks for getting us here. Let me know what you want me to cook next. What should little gorilla cook next? What should we cook next? What should we cook next? Just pick something. What should we cook next?
Shrimp?
Shrimp? Actually, I did just cook shrimp, but the video's not out yet. That'll be next week.
Oh.
So, watch that one next week. We'll see you later. No. No.